Good evening. It's Tuesday. It's June 23rd. I'm feeling oddly energetic for no readily apparent reason. So we're going to play some Mass Effect here. Let's see. Testing. All right, good. We have audio. We have webcam. We are indeed streaming. Everything looks good. Switching over to the game. See if we have game audio. I don't have game audio. Let's see here. I bet Windows is being a difficult thing. That looks right. You might hear the deedaloop doodleep thing in a second here. Okay, so that worked. Why can I not hear anything in the game? BioWare, are you being a butt? Do I need to restart you? I'm going to restart Mass Effect and see if that helps at all. I've had this problem with League of Legends before, where it gets stuck on the wrong audio device when you start it up, and then you can't change it. Well, it sounds better so far. Alright, that looks and sounds a lot better. I'm seeing the levels go out. I am slightly louder than the game audio, which is how I prefer it. Because I don't talk very much, and when I do, I'd like you to be able to hear me. There still is no Mass Effect 2 server. So yeah, I switched audio devices as I was loading into Mass Effect, and it must have gotten confused as to which one it should have been sending the audio to. And so now it is properly sending it to the bridge that goes both to my headset and to the stream. So you should be able to hear me and the stream properly. Excellent. All right, so we'll do a quick latency test here. If you're all set for that, and could say something in 3, 2, 1, mark. Okay, it's a few seconds. That's probably okay. The one thing we kind of need to decide is what to do next. We're on a planet where there's three things we can do here currently. 2 recruitments, and then the request from Miranda. We also have figuring out what's wrong with Grunt, tracking down Morden's protege, who's been kidnapped or captured. Jack's request where she wants to blow up the facility where she was abused. Okay, so we have a very minor thing we have to do for Liara. While you're thinking about what you want to do next, I can take care of that real quick. Basically what we do is we go to... Let's see if I remember where these are. There's these small terminals around the area that you kind of need to look around for. It's basically just a mini quick puzzle thingy.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
I think they're over here. I know at least one is.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus
Here's
systems
one.
are great for business. I don't know, some of them seem dangerous. That's the whole point. Danger means more contract work for us.
So yeah, we hack these things. And then we have a minute to walk to the thing they reveal.
Haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know. I'm going to home my favor and have a friend sign the contract.
We have a sort of distance bleeper. There it is. So yeah, repeat this process 2 more times.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use. Common charge for 50 hours plus overtime.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough for Eclipse?
Yeah, I've got a friend in Eclipse. She told me what I needed to get.
Good. I'm pretty good at bypassing firewalls. Maybe
Helps that I've done this like a dozen times.
All blue rose of Ilium. Let your roots dig deep.
What about you? Going to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics.
Except I can never find this last one.
I'm telling you, relax. Vax will never notice a few missing pieces. No,
It might be back in a different room.
it's a crime scene. It's all locked down. Looks work, some Justicar, I don't know.
Anyway, while I'm doing this, if you wanted to figure out what sort of main quest you want to do next. We've got 2 recruitments, and then assisting Miranda, Grunt, Jack,
You can sell
and
something
Morden.
that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver? These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous, and everything.
Oh, and also assisting Kasumi and Zaid as well. Okay. That's conveniently on this planet. As soon as I find this last terminal, I can check in with the quest hook for that one. So Miranda, her sister, her twin sister, is been discovered by her father, and her father's trying to reassert control over her life, essentially.
Do you have anything flashier?
Where is this stupid
I want
thing?
something
I
that
think it's
says,
over here.
I own this room. I own you.
How can you short
The
sell our
news.
prefabs after these human colony attacks? They're going to see a ton of business.
I'm trying to leave you charity business.
I swear it's supposed to be right
This
here.
is the best you have, I'll make do.
Maybe it's upstairs.
Come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and skewers are just fine.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different. So it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to
All right.
explain about cross-species fluid contact.
This is...
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Sorry, I keep dragging you through these random conversations that you're getting half of here. I'm trying to find the last piece of this quest.
Richest people. Are the heavens still bright Asari blue, or have the Volus finally rolled to the top?
All right.
Don't miss our look at the fashion
Let's do it.
and commerce.
I swear it's right here, but it's not showing up. It's possible it's bugged, and I'm misremembering.
Of course,
Yeah, I swear it's this thing right here, but it's not responding. What's going on with this thing? There should be one more, and it's not showing up. All right. Rather than reload the game again, let's just go on to Miranda's thing, and we can come back and find this thing.
tech upgrades you have.
Of course.
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. Going so far as to call it exploitation. We at Ilium Entertainment.
We'll figure something.
Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone.
Oh, I suppose I should bring Miranda if I want Miranda's quest to fire. Oops.
Somebody who's going to treat you right.
I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
For your support.
This is taking...
Hyperion Trading Group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council.
Sorry about all the runaround.
Hyperion's claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their caste system, and that by limiting
I
the
need
slave
minimal
trade,
heat increase
violating their constitution.
and speed. I have extremely high performance requirements. There we go. Run away, you bastards. Give up your colony.
Are you a Quarian or Volus who is tired of being passed over for promotions because of discrimination against exo suit-wearing employees? Genetic paradigms invite you to environmental
Yeah, that, yeah. Alright, so we definitely want Miranda. Who are we going to run into in this one? Who would I want to bring with? Probably Garrus. This will work. Okay. Now we can actually do this and catch a little bit more of that conversation.
The council thought that Blasto, the first Hanar Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
They were wrong.
This one doesn't have time for your solid waste excretions.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
Enkindle this.
Blasto the Jellyfish State's available for extranet purchase this fall from Ilium Entertainment.
Moving on.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
Nay.
You should
I don't
try
know what
it,
that
Mom.
stands for.
Look at how the wind's blowing.
I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies.
So yeah,
Something flashy.
Blasto kind of became a meme in the Mass Effect fandom.
Your skin looks amazing. You're not using biotics to touch things up, are you? Actually, I just... Patron stage.
Oh yeah, I have a window open, so it might get a little noisy on occasion.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of the Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah, standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh here, let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation.
A little space, please.
So yeah, that happened.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
We are altering the plan.
You didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No, you and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries? I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Nickette's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Nickette escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Yes, I would still like Garrison Miranda, thank you.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Let's hope they really do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter. He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with herbiotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
You're not getting Miranda's sister. If you push this, it'll go badly for you.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell in your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things to...
Take that! Hostile spotted! My shields are down!
Switch up.
Watch for fire!
Nice. Gotcha. This should scramble their systems.
Let's try a little fire!
And the Solarian with the surprised Pikachu face is the best part of that, I think.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
His game sounds a little on the loud side on stream. It is in my headset, but that could just be because of my headset. Okay.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
You mean she's not a clockwork ballet dancer?
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Can you tell me anything about the cargo processing yard?
We'll be moving through conveyor systems. There'll be a lot of movement. Finding targets won't be easy. We'll need to stay sharp. And these cargo transports carry hazardous materials. So watch what you shoot at.
Shoot at everything. Got it.
I hope your friend can be trusted.
Absolutely. Niket is one of my oldest friends. I guess you could say he was my only real friend. He's the only person I didn't cut ties with when I left my father.
chance your father could be using Niket to get to you?
I'm sure he's tried, but Niket's one of the few people who understands what my father is really like. I trusted him with my life when I ran from my father, Shepard. He won't betray me now.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots. They've seen us.
We need a medic! Incineration ready! Breathing down!
Enemy down!
This is Inyala. Keep the bitch back. The kid is nearing the transport terminal.
Come on. There we go.
This looks interesting.
Engage.
think I just tried to do a maneuver that's only in the next game.
We can use this.
Contact. Divert everyone except my guard from Niket. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
So just ban her. Play like Fizz. Fizz is good into Oriana.
Shields have failed. Requesting assistance.
Garrus, did you just shoot that guy in the back? Excuse me. Hello?
Watch for fire! We got casualties! Stay back.
Watch for drones.
Watch for the drone! Back! Bitch!
We can cut down through the cargo line.
If you say so. I think Mr. Rocketman here was something to say about that. Hang on, I gotta take a phone call here. Somebody's calling my cell phone directly. Hello? I doubt that. Supposedly Hyatt Hotels has said my number's been pre-selected for some giveaway that I'm sure they are actually legitimately doing. Uh-huh.
Let's do it. Down! Deploy combat drone!
Nice shot.
Watch the fire!
I'll tear you apart. Felt that one.
Get ready to burn! You die next!
Firing a high-impact shot.
Generation ready! Bring it down! Your
Aerodromic coming. I've got one.
take cover!
Niket has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Yeah, the Eclipse features a number of Solarians and Asari, and they can get a little shrieky at times.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in, and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
That was a throwback to the first game's elevator music.
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
We won't know anything until we find Niket.
And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever known. Doesn't that tell you what he really is?
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty, but kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. And you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
A great deal.
Damn it, Niket! You were the only one I trusted from that life.
He knew you felt that way. That's why he bought me.
So you just took his money.
Don't get holy with me, Miri. You took his money for years.
Working for Miranda's father, that means he knows about Oriana. We need to find a new solution.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket.
Miranda, wait. You don't want to do this.
This has to end here, Shepard. My father will keep trying to find Oriana.
Maybe Niket can help. Talk to your father. Just say you got here first.
I'll tell him that you hid her. That I don't know where she is.
I never want to see you again, Niket.
Done. Now, if you don't mind, I have a shipment to deliver.
You'll die for that, bitch!
Hostiles to the right!
Oh, hi.
One left.
Come on, people!
There could be more Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
minor side quest, we can hand this in to somebody back in town.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Even with all your upgrades, you're human just like the rest of us.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up.
Well, the rest of us
Why didn't you
humans,
let
at
me
least.
kill him? I could have handled that. But watching him get gunned down by that Asari bitch.
You still cared for him, even if he betrayed you.
You're right. And my father knew it. He used that against me. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted. But there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niket. Weakness on my part.
You can't toss aside everything you care about just to be safe.
It's okay, Shepard. My father hurt me, but he didn't break me. As much as he tried to turn me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own person.
Any other old friends your father might use against you?
No, I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes, you're right. I still have something. Thank you. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details, but would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted to hire a VA for Oriana, unfortunately. Why do they keep breaking? Okay. I'm going to feed the cats. We can probably do one more quest tonight if you want. While I'm doing that, if you want to figure out what that'll be, I'll be back in a minute here. Good point. Okay, I'm back. And I realized something. I would kind of like to do one of the recruitment missions because either one of the two characters that we have left to recruit is going to come in handy fairly shortly. So if you'd rather recruit the Drell Lizard Man... Okay, that works. The other one. Let's do that then.
If this is the best you have, I'll make do. But you're certain the neural stimulators are compatible with both my suit and Asari physiology?
Still looking for that one terminal. Which I still swear should be around here somewhere.
25. Sell at 25.
Oh.
No, you don't understand.
Right.
Pardon me, I'm dealing with damn Ilium travel bureaucracy.
This is the trinket we found as we were leaving the last mission.
Were you trying to get them to help you find this locket?
Oh, Stephen, thank you. Thank you so much. My daughter was young when he died. This is the only memento she has of him. Please accept this. It's much less than I would have had to pay the bureaucrats to authorize a search.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after you cried.
Nosastra has recently received an unexpected visitor in the form of a rare Justicar calling herself Samara. Samara denied her request for an interview, leaving it.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Son of Dantius didn't give us time to pack.
Navicorp has been implicated in a massive financial scandal with authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. Navicorp executives did not immediately
I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required. Who reads label stuff? So consider it a way to weed out people too.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally have a mechanic.
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know. I'm going to call in a favor and have a friend examine the contract.
Oh, let's talk to her real quick.
Shepard. I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zoo's Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How's Zoo's Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
I hear it's not that easy.
Wait a minute, Shiala. You were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian.
You can't just ask somebody why she's green.
This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable, which they have.
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zoo's Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms, similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes, the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
This'll be quick. Just gotta talk to her.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharos signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet, then complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
Onus.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
So most of the dialogue options in that, where you had 5 different things you could investigate, would all kind of steer you around to that interaction. So there's not really a good way to get all of them. I'm gonna grab these though, because they'll give us minor quests for later. Well, I still don't know where that stupid terminal is, but we'll do the,
Yeah.
Well, we'll let her know about Thingy, though.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form? Isn't anything ever just fixed?
Not really.
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Ah.
You know Irinia won't even talk to the non-Asari customers. It's like she's turned pure blood into her religion or something. Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human... Do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
They're basically just paladins. In space.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
Yumi.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Alright, let's go. Okay, you're a cab. It's a flying mitten. Oh, Miranda finished her side mission, and actually so did Jacob. Did I switch his? Yeah, okay. So Miranda can go from white jumpsuit to black jumpsuit now that she's loyal. We can put her in actual armor. It's the downloadable DLC that we got. Usually I switch people to their loyalty gear just because it's actually a nice flavor touch. As they become more loyal to the mission, their armor coloration becomes more unified in the black and orange motif that the game has. But these mercenaries are going to be very similar to the last, or this mission will have similar mercenaries to the last one we faced, so we're going to bring the same squad here. Sweet. Let's see. I want both of these to level 4, but... do warp first.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Has Samara actually done anything yet?
The Asari say that Justicars are lethal in a fight. And if they so much as smell corruption, they start shooting. The thing is, corruption isn't that hard to find around here.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You must know something about these Eclipse.
I occasionally do business with them, but only in well-lit places, with my guards, and only after the cred's clear. This is a scummy bunch, even by merc standards. They sell red sand, all kinds of illegal items, and they are all cold-blooded killers.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me, too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
I should go.
Alright, I gotta step away from the computer real quick. I'll be right back and we can pick this up again in a minute. And we're back. I sort of sped through that last conversation because I knew it was just pumping him for information. There weren't actually any decisions to make, but I think here there actually are a couple.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our two lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident. But her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sets us up against impossible odds.
That's about twice a day.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of renegade way of looking at things.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
Mercenaries, full stop. For some reason.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
I covered all 3 of these for you.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
I keep seeing... Oh, there it is. Like, medical station keeps popping up on my radar, but I can't find it. There it is. Can't go that way yet.
Anaya told us to let you through. Watch yourself. There's Merc activity back here. We're waiting on backup.
Okay, so do we want to let this mysterious Thax person know that somebody's shorting one of his shipments? This is a very minor side mission. We're compromised because you just ran out into them for no reason.
Enemy down.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me. Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
The human is lost here. Can one of you clarify?
I was trying to convince her to leave with you, but Justicar's in their code.
The detective has been ordered to detain me. I can't force her to disobey an order.
And after a day, Samara fights her way out of custody, killing anyone in her way?
I am afraid so.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
Yeah, she's the same sort of stage of Asari development as Liara's mother was in the last game, which something about which must apparently make them really want to show off their boobs for some reason.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but And now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to
Oh, I
escape
know.
incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
Makes sense.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple. That does not make it the right path.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Sadly, no, we cannot.
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
Tell me about this chemical you brought in.
It's called Minogen X3. And it's very, very, illegal. Anyone with biotic powers who is exposed to it becomes more powerful. The higher your exposure, the more powerful you get. But too much of it, you die. That's the part that the Eclipse found disagreeable.
Sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
During that dialogue I looked up, Samara is actually voiced by an actress named Maggie Baird, who is Billie Eilish's mother.
up!
Fire in the hole!
Gotcha!
Well, that's quite the welcoming committee.
Deploying Warfield!
Whoa! So yeah, that's the gimmick of this section.
The chemical compound will boost biotics. However, concentrated exposure will cause severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
We can use these toxic clouds. Okay. We can use these toxic clouds to boost our biotics, but we take damage when we do so, so I mostly just ignore them. Avoid them.
Weakening their integrity! You're dead! You're toast! Night-night. There we go!
I saw the thing about you being behind. I don't think there'll be a ton more dialogue left. And I might try to speed things up a little bit by just following the investigate chains that I know you'd want to hear. But yeah. We're gonna do this mission and then wrap things up, I think.
Taking friendly fire.
Okay, nobody in this squad can use that weapon. So we don't need to switch things up.
Oh, Goddess, don't let them see me. If they do see me, don't let them kill me. What am I doing here?
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot. I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
You chose your side, Elnora, and you lost.
Screw that, bitch!
So I have a reason for doing that. Part of it is we'll find out in a bit, but also, if you remember what the Volus said earlier, they have to commit murder in order to even earn the right to wear their uniform. So she's not actually as innocent as she was pretending to be, which is why I did that.
This should come in handy.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, an all quasi-female race, but yeah, it's a little weird. It's also the profanity you can get away with using in a... actually, I'm not sure if this game is rated... I think this game is still rated M, but...
Engaging target. Stop engaged.
For what? Oh.
And stay down.
Is this a dead end? Oh, no, here we go.
Sensors activated.
Garrus, stop shooting the poison canisters. Now I can't see. Oh good, a gunship.
Here we go.
I wonder if I can damage it from here. I can. I wonder if that'll stick for later.
That one hit impressive.
Oh, Garrus, you're using the wrong weapon.
Nice. Change weapons. One left.
Weakening their integrity.
official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous Volus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
Elnora was the killer. It's a good thing we took her out.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
So yeah, if we had let her get away in that previous interaction, she would basically, nobody'd ever see her again. So, I mean, technically I was having Shepard act on something she couldn't possibly know, but I figured that the uniform thing might have been enough. Shepard?
Online.
Warning, attack exceeds unit defense systems. Rerouting.
One left!
Rerouting power.
Come on, I know you're out there. There we go.
Gunship above.
Yep. So it basically can't hurt us from this position. This is the slow, safe way to take this thing out. It's basically just hide around this corner indefinitely, because most of the cover that's out there on the floor is destructible. So it doesn't last very long. That wasn't too bad. Haven't seen one of these in a while. It's probably the other kind of unlock minigame.
This looks like a shipping manifest. It shows that Pitney 4 sold 2,000 units of Minigen X3 to the Eclipse, along with 600 units of loose sand.
This isn't the information Samara needs, but it proves that the Volus is a criminal.
I'm sure Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
We gotta keep moving.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
You need help.
You need help. For you stand before the mightiest biotic ever. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney Force Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
I think this might actually be Mark Meer in a cameo role, but I'm not positive about that.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step. But, Great Wind, biotic god, what was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
So much for godhood.
Just checking something. Yes. That was indeed voiced by Mark Meer, so if you're playing a male Shepard, he will have a conversation with himself there.
Everything's gone to hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Nice shot.
The captain's down, we just have to take out the last of our lackeys.
Some record of that ship must be around here.
You mean like that notepad she was obviously playing with when we arrived? AML Demeter.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name, or look around first?
Look around
We
first.
got time. Let's look around some more.
There's at least one money cache I need to grab, I believe. That might be it, but I'm going to do a quick run around, make sure I'm not missing anything else. Alright, looks like that was it. Let's get out of here. The biotic god can take care of himself.
Should we go back to the spaceport main yard?
Let's go.
So we did pick up a record of Pitney Four's dealings with in drug smuggling. Which we can give it to him so he can destroy it, or we're going to give it to the cop. We're going to give it to the cop. That's just a...
I don't know what they put in me, but I thought I was... Well, you saw. Anyway, thank you, Shepard.
Glad you're feeling better.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I did the
name of
thing.
ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine. I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
I don't know.
You're
sworn to follow a code that dictates your decisions, but I'm running a military operation.
You wonder if I will refuse to follow orders because of my code?
I can't allow that to happen.
By agreeing to follow you, I am compelled to swear the most difficult of Justicar oaths, the third oath of subsumation. After I do, your orders will override the code. You should know, however, that I'll still give you my opinion if the situation warrants.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code. By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
See that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. Never heard of this Elnora. Sounds like she was just starting her career. Good thing you cut it short. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
And we're also going to turn in Pitney 4.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Alright, now I think we're done here. Nope, sorry. I thought that would include a goodbye, but I guess it didn't. Sorry about that. I don't know what you mean by terminal, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yep, the assassin guy.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Oh, and the other terminal. Sorry, I understand what you mean now.
From an organization such as yours. That is high praise.
I'm going to look up where it's hiding. Hopefully it's not bugged out.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're gonna find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
And of course we have a bunch of talking to people to do, but we're not going to do that tonight. It is a little on the late side. I'm just going to run these equipment upgrades while I'm thinking about it, and then call it a night. Okay, that's all that taken care of. Alright, and we'll hold off on talking to Kelly until our next session. As she stares at us out of the corner of her eye. Alright. So I'm going to call it a night. We'll figure out... what happened with that last terminal next time, and then do the talking to everybody thing, and then probably recruit the last party member if we can, and then go from there. There's still a lot of game left, including some side quests and some DLC quests we haven't done either. So yeah, look forward to that. Let's see. Probably won't be until next week soonest, but we might have another possibly another stream later on this week, tomorrow or over the weekend. We will see. But yeah, that should be all for tonight. I can't think of anything else. So I will say good night, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.